Johnson. I'm the high school principal here in Charles City. On behalf of the staff, students, administration, and the community, I want to welcome you to our class night tonight. I want to just share a few thoughts to get us started. First of all, many of you know that we're currently under a tornado watch. There's some weather around us. The radar's pretty spotty right now. So in case of a need of a warning where we need to take shelter, I'm going to ask you that you would exit and go down the hallway to your left as you leave. Jerry Mitchell will be at one end to take you down to the basement. And then also you can take a left down this long hallway, and Mr. Wolf will be down by the locker rooms, which are also a shelter area for people if we need to get to that point. Doesn't appear that would happen, but if you pull up your radar while you're sitting there, it's lit up like a Christmas tree. So if you have any questions, then I'll be up here trying to guide you where you need to go. So now with that panic's out of the way, I'm finishing up my third year as high school principal at Charles City, and when I look over at the young people here today, I was told when I started this job a couple of years ago that you need to get to know the incoming sophomore class, because there's a lot of special kids in there that are going to do some great things for our school. And couldn't agree more with that statement in hindsight now. Looking at what we experienced last night at the Athletic Awards, Monday at the Fine Arts Awards, concert last night, a lot to be proud of in this room tonight. And tonight is the kind of culmination of all of those things that you've accomplished academically and being involved in our school. Seems like the list gets longer every year, but it's always a fun night to sit here and just to appreciate what you have accomplished as students at Charles City High School. It's been a pleasure being your principal. Look forward to connecting with you as you come back over the next several years. So enjoy tonight. Be thankful for the people that got you here and enjoy the festivities. So we're going to get started. If you have your program, we're going to go down the list. Students, we're going to ask you to come up and pause for a picture here with Mr. DeVore. Is there an X here that they're targeting? Just right in front of the guy in the orange shirt. Presenters, we're going to ask that you actually exit through here so you don't have to go back down the stairs. There's a doorway right out here. There's just a small drop off on your way out. You can come back in and take a seat or find your way somewhere else. So that's kind of how we'd like to proceed. Looks like the Stauffer Family Memorial 4-H Scholarship will be first.
Good evening. Before I begin today, I would like to congratulate all the 2017 graduates and may each of you continue to see success in all your future endeavors. My name is Leslie Milius, and I have been given the opportunity to present the Stauffer Memorial Scholarship for the Stauffer family and the Floyd County 4-H program. The Stauffer Memorial Scholarship was created in memory of Alice, Dale, and Roger Stauffer. This scholarship is being awarded to an outstanding Floyd County 4-H'er who has demonstrated outstanding leadership, citizenship, and service to others through their active involvement in their 4-H club, school, community, and/or church. This year's scholarship in the amount of $500 will be given to Mason Mike.
represent the Charles City Area Knowledge for Scholars organization. Now, I know you don't want to hear a lot of boring statistics, vision statements, and mission statements, but here's the deal. Our mission is pretty simple, and our history is local. and came from the passionate hearts of people from this community who wanted one thing, to make post-high school education more affordable. Stuart and Ian Colson were counselors in the Charles City school systems, and along with a few dedicated volunteers in 1996, which actually is a lifetime ago for some of you, banded together to start raising money to help fund post-high school education scholarships. A brief quote from Mr. Colson. The banner above this middle school front door says, "The safeguard of our nation." I truly believe there is no better way the citizens of this great country can invest in continued strength and safety of our nation than to be certain our kids know they live in a community that encourages and supports their efforts to continue education well beyond high school. That is the message of Charles City Dollars for Scholars, kids K through 12 in our community. Charles City Dollars for Scholars is a local nonprofit and volunteer organization whose mission is to work with our community to support and recognize your efforts as students to pursue vocational, technical, associate, and bachelor's degrees. Through fundraising and the generous community donors, we award a variety of scholarships, this year totaling $32,000. And since the organization started in 1996, we've awarded almost $500,000. I would ask at this time if you have received a scholarship from Dollars for Scholars for the 2017 class, to please stand and be recognized. Remember that these funds for scholarships are local. They are the businesses, your neighbors, former Charles City classes, and memorials, and represent the desire of your hometown to go and do great things. On behalf of Charles City Dollars for Scholars, congratulations and good luck.
Good evening. My name is Mark Eagle. It's a privilege and an honor to be here this evening to present the 2017 Michael W. Backer Memorial Scholarship. Michael W. Backer was a social studies teacher at Charles City High School from 1968 to 1997 when he retired. He served 3 terms as the exalted ruler of the Charles City Outsider in 418. He was a past state president of the Iowa Association and a Grand Lodge Americanism Committee. Michael was a son, husband, father, grandfather. He was a friend and dear brother to many. Michael was a teacher by profession and practiced that and the cardinal principles of outcome, charity, justice, brotherly love, and fidelity each day of his life. In June of 2001, Michael unexpectedly passed away. In memory of Michael, and as a tribute to a graduating senior of the Charles City High School class that practices the cardinal principles that were so dear to Michael and are to Elkton, the Backer family wishes to present 2017 Michael W. Backer Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Morgan Kellogg.
Hello, my name is Brad Worrell. Sorry. I'm presenting the scholarship in my father's name. He spent 30 years in this school teaching and being a coach. Enjoyed all his students. And wants to pay for some of those gifts. So the first annual Gene Worrell Memorial goes to Jacob Green's place.
The class of 1988 and friends of Bruce Crooks would like to present the Bruce Crooks Memorial Scholarship. Bruce was a great friend and loved by all that he had the pleasure of meeting. He lost his battle with cancer, but his spirit lives on. Bruce has touched our lives, and we would like to keep his memory alive with this $500 Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Blue Hillies.
The Iowa State Bar Association and the Iowa State Bar Foundation, as well as the Bar Association from Floyd County, are very pleased to represent here today to present the Iowa State Bar Association American Citizenship Award to a member of this year's graduating class. This lawyer-sponsored American Citizenship Award is presented annually to a student who, in the opinion of the faculty, has best demonstrated a knowledge and understanding of the principles of American citizenship and possesses outstanding qualities of American citizenship. The recipient need not be the school's outstanding scholar, athlete, musician, or artist, but in the opinion of the attorneys of Iowa, it should be a serious student who has been an active worker and leader in improved student activities, reliable and understanding. It gives me great pleasure to present the certificate to Adam Stewart and to extend to you my congratulations on behalf of the attorneys of the state of Iowa.
Congratulations, class of 2017. I'm Sarah Vanderwerf, and I have the privilege to be able to work with these students every day at the high school. I am here to present to the American Red Cross Red Cord of Honor. The American Red Cross Leaders Save Lives program is an opportunity for students to develop and demonstrate their leadership skills and help save lives with the Red Cross. By hosting a blood drive, students also gain the opportunity to win a college scholarship. In recognition of outstanding contribution to the American Red Cross during their high school career, Madison Davis and Sarah Martin are this year's recipients of the Red Cord of Honor. The PEO Sisterhood was founded by 7 women in 1869 on the campus of Iowa Wesleyan College in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Today, PEO has grown from that tiny membership of 7 to almost 250,000 members in chapters in the United States and Canada. There are 2 PEO chapters represented here in Charles City, Chapter CY and Chapter JQ, of which I am a member. The PEO Sisterhood is passionate about its mission, promoting educational opportunities for women. Our sisterhood proudly makes a difference in women's lives with 5 international philanthropies. The PEO Scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship presented by both Charles City chapters to a young woman selected by the high school faculty committee. I am honored to present this $1,000 scholarship to Jocelyn Lewis.
I grew up on a farm near Marble Rock, and my brother and I still own the farm. And in one of the newsletters from the Soil Conservation District, I saw that they did a scholarship. And I thought, well, that might be fun for us to get involved in and support it in all of Floyd County. Obviously, someone from Charles City won the scholarship. One of the things that worried us as we began designing the scholarship was how would we ever choose someone that we would want to fund. Well, as we got the applications, one stood head and shoulders above all the rest, and it was an easy decision. The academic achievement, leadership skills, and just the passion for agriculture and feeding people of the world came through loud and clear.
So it is with great pleasure that Luann and I are proud to present Earhart Sandberg Conservation Scholarship for $1,000 to Nate Lash.
Congratulations to the class of 2017. I'm Mary Ann Hebert Baldwin, and on behalf of the Charles City Women's Club, I would like to give a $300 scholarship to Emma Heidrich.
Congratulations, class of 2017. I'm Mary Ann Townsend from the Floyd County Museum. And every year we pick a scholarship to give to one of the seniors. And every year I can tell you it gets harder and harder. You all are wonderful students, but this year we had to make a choice, and we picked Mackenzie Thomas.
Congratulations to the class of 2017. This year, CUSB asked scholarship applicants to write an essay on 2 areas they wish the bank would have helped them understand better before graduating. We received several good applications. The winner of the 2017 CUSB scholarship is Isaac Winky.
Good evening, my name is Jay Matthews. I'm the certified cow specialist at FS here in town. Every year I grant offers 10 $1,000 scholarships to children of its patrons and employees. And I'm proud this year to give Alex Kohler one of the scholarships for this year's award.
2017, congratulations. I'm also going to pat ourselves on the back because 2017 is the 100th anniversary of the Floyd County Farm Bureau. We have participated in giving scholarships for the past 30 years, and it is our opportunity to announce that the Floyd County Farm Bureau Scholarship winners for this year are $1,000 to Alex Kohler. And he is going to major in ag business. We also are presenting a $1,000 scholarship to Mason Myers, son of Terry and Becky Myers. And he will also be majoring in ag studies.
Good evening. My name is Vicki Bruni. I am presenting the South Carolina Association Striving for Excellence Scholarship. This year, the qualification for the scholarship was to write an essay about what is your dream for the Martin Luther King Day celebration. On behalf of the South Carolina Association, I am honored to present this scholarship to Tina Mason.
My name is Larry Pump, and I'm a member of the Rotary Club of Charles City. And I just would like to say congratulations to the parents of the class of 2007. Each year, our Rotary Club awards scholarships to 2 outstanding seniors. And I want to thank the teachers for their input in this process, and especially Pat Rottinghouse for her tremendous efforts. This year's scholarship awards of $1,000 each go to Alicia Bilhars and Autumn Gerber.
Congratulations, class of 2017. The Libra Key and GM Bennett Scholarship is based on the idea that the Charles City School offers its students opportunities through academics and extracurricular activities, not only to learn to make a future living, but to live a well-rounded life. Our scholarship recognizes and rewards a student that took those opportunities in academics, the arts, and athletics, and also gave of their time and talents through community service. Our 2017 scholarship winner is Mia Cotton.
Good evening. I'm Mary Newberry, and I represent the American Legion of Auxiliary. And I am very proud to present a $1,000 scholarship to Abby Milligan. Abby qualified under her great-grandfather. Officer Jimmy Arnold.
Good afternoon, my name is Larry Hibbs, and I'm here today representing Floyd County chapter of the Isaac Walton League of America, known locally as the Floyd County Ikes. It's actually an organization of men and women nationwide who believe in defending the natural resources that the country has. Each year, local chapter presents a $500 scholarship to a graduating senior from Floyd County who plans to continue their post-secondary education and life work in the broad field of conservation. This year's recipient was selected from all the high school seniors in Floyd County. The challenge of defending the natural resources of this nation always falls to the next generation. Our recipient is one of the young people who have a passion for this endeavor. Her family has an outdoor background as well as a conservation background. It seems to have carried over to her. She has already been involved in organizations and numerous activities that demonstrate her commitment to natural resources and conservation. She plans to start her education at Nyack this fall, transfer to Ohio State University, earn a degree in animal ecology. Her education will allow her to work in the area of wildlife rehabilitation as well as a naturalist. That was nothing but the best for her and her life work in conservation. I'm pleased to present the 2017 Floyd County Pike Scholarship to Emma Hyberg.
Congratulations, class of 2017. My name is Jan Mulford, and I am a member of Alpha Delta Kappa. Alpha Delta Kappa is an honorary sorority for women educators. Phi chapter in Charles City gives a $500 scholarship to graduating seniors who are entering the field of education. This year, we have 2 recipients from the Charles City Community School District. I am proud to announce the recipients as Hannah Mencken and Madison Davis.
I'm Tammy Olson. Congratulations, graduating class of 2017. This is the 6th year that this scholarship has been awarded. Rain and Mamie Swamp were my grandparents and farmed for many years north and east of Charles City. Upon my grandfather's death in August of 2011, this scholarship was established and is to be awarded to a student pursuing a degree in engineering. I would like to present this $2,000 scholarship to Sandra Bontas. I'm also going to give 3 scholarships from the Friends of the Library Board. This is the 4th year this scholarship has been awarded. The mission of the Friends of the Charles City Public Library Board is to encourage an interest in books, reading, and the public library, while advocating for continued growth of our public library. This year was extremely difficult to determine who to award these to. We actually had more applications than ever before, and they were all fabulous. But it is my pleasure to give a $500 scholarship to Sarah Turpin and two $250 scholarships, Raven Connect and Madison Davis.
Congratulations, class of 2017. I'm Kim Usher, and as president of the Charles City Youth Bowling Association, I am pleased to be awarding 4 of our senior youth bowlers scholarships tonight. 4 $250 scholarships from Charles City Youth Bowling Association, and 3 $400 scholarships from Iowa Bowling Council. This year's recipients are Maya Cotton, Sadie Kellogg, Chelsea Lumley, and Drew Mitchell.
Congratulations. My name is Mike Lurchip. Oh. I'm here to present the first ever Mark Lurchip Memorial Bowling Scholarship. Ever since my son was killed, 1st of March 2015, our family has been looking for a way to be able to keep his memory alive. And thanks to Coach Doug Bowling here and his persistence and dedication in managing to get the school to sponsor a bowling team, we found our outlet. And so, Mark, very briefly, was not an outstanding student. He was very average, fairly well liked, and a good bowler. And Doug here is taking this team, bowling team, and really ran with it, and including the state recognition that we have. Anyway, I would like to present 2 $250 scholarships to Maya Cotton and Drew Mitchell.
Throughout this past year, McDonald's was proud to support the Student of the Month program for the Charles City High School. We met many exceptional students, and their essays on community involvement for the McDonald's Student of the Year scholarships demonstrated their outstanding leadership and community involvement. The caliber of the essays and the qualifications of the students reflect highly on the quality of the education that they have received here at Charles City. It was a very difficult decision to choose one student, yet there was one application that stood out, and that is Madison Davis. Her leadership skills and community involvement are exceptional. We are proud to present her with a $500 scholarship.
Hello, my name is Kip Hartwell, and I'm here to present a Common Jerry Scholarship in honor of my father, Jerry Hartwell. Jerry Hartwell committed 34 years of his life to the Charles City Community School System, its students, and the community as a coach, teacher, elk member, and leader. His fellow classmates, teammates, and teachers admired how he taught and were overwhelmed by his kind-heartedness, respect, and empathy for all of the students, no matter what their limitations might have been. He also loved the community of Charles City and everyone that made it their home. The Common Jerry scholarships of $1,000 each go to a girl and boy who respect their teachers, coaches, and classmates, take pride in their academics, are involved in an extracurricular activity, and are engaged in the community. This scholarship was created by the Charles City class of 1966, tonight being represented by class member Bob Assison behind me. So far, the committee fund has raised over $10,000 with the hope that more donations will be made to keep this scholarship going well into the future. I would now like to announce the winners of the first Common Jerry scholarships and present them with a $1,000 check each to A.J. Moy and Bailey Mitchell.
Good evening. My name is Kim Schlater. I am Vice President, Street Retail Lender at First Security Bank and Trust. Today I'm honored to announce the 2017 First Security Bank and Trust Scholarship recipients. 4 $250 scholarships and 1 $500 scholarship is being awarded to students whose high school achievements and future college plans show incredible potential. The following recipients have demonstrated an outstanding commitment to academic work, extracurricular activities, and community involvement. On behalf of First Security, I am happy to present this year's $250 scholarships to Autumn Gerber, Jacob Greensway, Nate Lasher, and Mackenzie White, and our $500 scholarship goes to Madison Davis. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Bill Fry. I'm a First Security Bank Trust. Let me the bank has had the good fortune of administering scholarships that have been around a long time. I have 5 to give tonight. The first one is the Cora and Kent Kruger Scholarship. This is the 49th year that the scholarship has been awarded. This is a scholarship that is in the amount of $700. It may be renewed for a second year. The student is in good standing. This year's winner is Alyssa Singleton. The second scholarship is the Mary Dodd Scholarship. This scholarship was established over 40 years ago and is awarded to a worthy graduate who plans to go into the education field. This year's winner is Abby Miller. It's in the amount of $500. Dale Carroll and Margaret L. Carroll Scholarship. This scholarship is recognized past achievement and provide incentive for future accomplishments for graduating seniors. This scholarship has been given for over 40 years. For 26 years it was given anonymously, and the Carrolls are now both deceased, but they have established this fund to continue the scholarship in their name. This year's Carroll Scholarship is in the amount of $1,100. It's my honor to award it to Madison Nauman. This is the 32nd year that the scholarship of Truman Manship has been awarded. Truman was a respected teacher and coach in the community for many years, and he was an excellent role model. Upon his death, the family established this memorial scholarship to honor his life. And this year, the recipient is Hannah Macon in the amount of $250. Education Fund. This award has been given for 44 years to a worthy and capable young man or woman who is a resident of Charles City. This is a $500 a year scholarship and may be renewed for up to 4 years. And we have been renewed one additional one this year. Rosa Gaston.
I'm Larry Plum, again. And I'm here to present, as you see in the bulletin, there are 6 NIAC Foundation scholarships. They've actually been giving away 7 scholarships to 7 different people. And some of them are going to be receiving multiples. So I would like the following people to please come up on stage. These scholarships range in amounts of from $500 to $1,500 depending on the scholarship. Jalen Bill, Sandra Bontemps, Anna Calistro, Emma Heidbrink, Stephanie Lawrence, Tiffany Meyer, and Kennedy Rowlands.
Jalen Bill, Sandra Bontemps, and Stephanie Lawrence are going to be receiving the President's Scholarship, which is given to graduates who have ACT composite scores ranging from 23 through 36. Sandra Bontemps also is receiving the Glenn and Penny Crow Scholarship. That is given to a student who has a 3+ GPA and demonstrates leadership ability and compassion for others. Anna receives the First Citizens Bank Scholarship, which is given to students attending NIAC who live in a community where First Citizens Bank is located. She's also receiving the Dr. Martha Ann Thompson Barclay Scholarship. And this is for a student majoring in humanities or fine arts. Emma is receiving the Colin and Farrell Robinson Scholarship. Colin is a former member of the NIAC College Board, as well as a member of the Foundation Board of Directors, of which I also am a member. And Tiffany Meyer is receiving the NIAC Athletic Scholarship, and Kennedy Rowlands is receiving the NIAC Link Scholarship, which is given to a student who has received a GPA of 3.25 or higher. So if you'll help me out and introduce yourself, as I can do now.
Congratulations, class of 2017. Some of you guys have been around since you were in the first grade, and it's always interesting to watch how much you have grown up, and I'm sure those of you good to see. For scholarship, I'm giving the Charles City Industrial Technology Advisory Council Scholarship. Charles City Industrial Technology Advisory Council was started over 30 years ago by a group of men and women who saw the need for young people to further their education in the industrial technology field. This group advises instructors, serves as a sounding board for the instructors, and maintains a scholarship fund for the students who wish to enter in the industrial technology field. This year we have 5 or 6 scholarships for $500. Shaw Land, Rosie Gessler, Luke Hilligus, Dan Sportsrock, and Brian Springer. Scholarship that I'm privileged to give is the first year of it, and it is the Meyer Family Industrial Scholarship. The Myers family believe that our country needs not only a strong agricultural base, but a strong industrial base as well. The two areas work hand in hand. For one area, to show growth, so must the other. For that reason, they would like to help a young person continue their education in an industrial field. This year, we'd like to offer the scholarship to Tucker Wilson.
Good evening. Congratulations, class of 2017. I'm Roxanne Carey for Citizens Bank, and I'm here to present several scholarships tonight. On behalf of Chelsea Excellence in Ed, I'm going to present the Robert J. and Maxine D. Eggert Scholarship. It was named after Bob and Maxine Eggert, who believed in education in all of its senses: formal, experiential, and lifetime learning. They saw education in this broad sense as a key to finding your passion in life, which in turn is a key to happiness. On behalf of Chelsea Excellence in Education Foundation, we would like to present the $2,000 Robert J. Maxine D. Eggert Scholarship to Nate Lasher. The Burge Family Scholarship was established in memory of the Burge family and their desire to benefit a Chelsea High School graduate who will be attending North Iowa Area Community College in Mason City. On behalf of the Chelsea Excellence in Ed, I would like to present the $500 Burge Family Scholarship to Allison Eakley. So on behalf of First Citizens Bank, the Freedom Buchan Scholarship will award one student $5,000 per year for 4 years, provided they continue to meet the established guidelines. The student must either attend the University of Northern Iowa, Iowa State University, or University of Iowa. The field of study is unlimited. However, the student must maintain academic excellence and a reputable character. This year, in recognition of her academic accomplishments and her proven evidence of strong character, we award the scholarship to Madison Davis. The James Sylvester Scholarship Trust. The James Sylvester Scholarship Trust was established to provide scholarships for graduating seniors from Charles City who desire an advanced education in the areas of conservation, veterinary medicine, and nursing. This $1,000 scholarship is renewable for 3 additional years in recognition of her academic accomplishments and intent to continue her education in the field of nursing. We are proud to announce this year's winner of $1,000 is Chantel Van Houten. The Webster Scholarship Fund was established in memory of Colin B. Webster. The purpose of the fund is to aid young men and women from Charles City High School who desire an advanced education. This year's final scholarship of $563 will be awarded to one student who's graduated from Charles City with a selection based on the need of the individual as well as the scholastic ability. This year we are proud to announce that the scholarship winner is Chantel Van Houten. The Margaret Wolf Scholarship Trust was established by Margaret in memory of her sister, Lucille Wolf, who graduated in 1927 as valedictorian of her class at Charles City High School, and Margaret's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence Wolf. The purpose of the trust is to encourage young men and women from Charles City to study and engage in the career of sciences. This year, the recipient will be receiving a scholarship in the amount of $3,850 in recognition of her academic excellence and interest to pursue a career in the sciences. This year's winner is Sarah Tilton. Last one. The Elaine Lane Scholarship was established in memory of Elaine Lane. The purpose of the fund is to provide scholarships to graduates from the Charles City Community School District to fund the cost of their higher education or to further their training in the field of music. Scholarships will be awarded to 2 students in the amount of $500 each. The selection shall be based on the need and the students whose past academic record make it likely that they will succeed in the proposed educational program. This year, we are proud to announce the scholarship winners, Autumn Gerber and Sarah Turpin.
The DeKalb Scholarship is the highest recognized award in agriculture education today. The person selected from each chapter is recognized for their leadership, scholarship, and pursuing agriculture education after high school. This year's winner is Nate Lasher. Nate has served as an FFA officer, competed in contests, and will be going to ISU to study genetics in the fall. Congratulations, Nate.
Iowa has a proud history of educational excellence, and tonight's honoree is a proud product of that tradition. She has exemplified hard work, dedication, and perseverance to achieve this recognition. Bailey Mitchell has been awarded the Governor's Scholar Recognition Award for being a high academic achiever in her class. Tonight she is receiving her photo plaque for this honor. There is a plaque in the study hall which states, Barry Pursuit, a fine young man whose name will always inspire beautiful memories. Barry would have graduated in 1978. In his memory, his family wishes to present a $200 scholarship for the Barry Pursuit Memorial. As chosen by the Faculty Scholarship Committee, is awarded to Mason Meyer. Mason is also awarded a 5-star co-op scholarship to recognize children of their member owners who plan on continuing their education at a community college or university. Mason's scholarship tonight from 5-star is $500. I am pleased to announce that Heartland Power is awarding a $500 scholarship to each of the high schools in our service area. Scholarship Committee reviewed excellent applicants from throughout the service area. Providing these scholarships to our local students to further their education is an investment in our future. I am pleased to announce that the 2017 Heart and Power Cooperative Scholarship is awarded to Sadie Pelham. I believe Sadie is unable to make it today, so congratulations. The Floyd County Cattlemen's Association is an affiliate of the Iowa Cattlemen's Association, which represents over 10,500 meat-producing families and associated companies in Iowa. The Floyd County Cattlemen are involved in a wide variety of activities throughout the year, including grilling beef products at local events, beef promotion, sponsoring the beef show at the county fair, and supporting and helping youth. To that end, they have established a $300 scholarship for youth who show beef at the county fair and are active in beef cattle production. This year, the award is presented to Alicia Bilhart. Delicious, too, by the way. Dr. Barb Dating and Dr. Kara Speltz, New Hampton residents, would like to honor a member of this year's graduating class who demonstrates the qualities of scholarship, citizenship, and character. 2017 recipient who was unable to be present tonight is Helen Garrett for the amount of $250.
Congratulations, class. Chantel K. Van Hollen. There we go. How did I do? I messed it up last night. I wanted to clean it up today. Jesse Cyril Memorial Wrestling Scholarship. Jesse Cyril was set to enter senior year in 2006 when he lost his life tragically to an ATV accident. Jesse loves adventure. Jesse was a year-round wrestler and wrestled freestyle and Greco-Roman in USA Wrestling through the spring and summers following his varsity at 145. Jesse Cyril Memorial Wrestling Scholarship is awarded in memory of our beloved friend and teammate who graduating senior who shows his spirit. Folks, the 2017 winner is Nate Lasher. The Trinity United Methodist Church has established a scholarship fund for a graduating senior who plans to pursue music in her post-secondary education. This $500 scholarship is awarded to Kaylee Michael. Unfortunately, Kaylee is not here with us tonight. Floyd County Soil and Water Conservation District Scholarship. Conservation Districts of Iowa informs, educates, and leads Iowans through the local soil and water conservation districts to promote conservation of natural resources. There are 2 scholarships available through our local county service. Recipients are chosen based on their demonstration of service, character, leadership, and scholastic achievement. The Larry Hirsch Memorial Scholarship for $800 is awarded to Emma Heidebrink. The Floyd County Soil and Water Conservation District Scholarship for $500 is awarded to Alicia Bilhart. Terry and Eric Santee Scholarship. Terry and Eric Santee graduated from our high school, left part of their estate to the school district. Terry Jacobson Santee and Eric Santee were electronics business field. It is their wish that a graduating senior student entering the field of business and or electronics be considered for this scholarship. This year's scholarship is presented to Cody Cusini. Each year, the Drama Club recognizes a member at Class Day. From the time of the class of 2017 refreshment, 39 class members have been involved in plays, musical, or speeches. The plaque that is kept in the library display case reads, "For a senior who has done outstanding work in speech or drama at CCHS, and whose intent to pursue a career in the performing arts. The scholarship to his or her college in the amount of $100 goes to the next name to be added to the plaque. A student that has acted in 8 high school plays and has been named Outstanding Performer at Iowa High School at Speech Association 6 times. Congratulations, Nathaniel Reeves." Careful. There you go. R.J. Hegman Speech Scholarship. In the interest of encouraging and rewarding participation in speech, but for a successful Charles C. graduate has made a sum of money available for scholarships. The interest from this money is earned and given to a scholarship each year. The R.J. Hegman Speech Scholarship goes to Nathaniel Reeves. Stay ready.
Congratulations, class of 2017. As I always say, I will miss all of you, some more than others. In order to promote the NBJ Corporation Scholarship, in order to promote and encourage interest in foreign language, history, and government areas, the NBJ Corporation and the Faculty Scholarship Committee would like to present a check for $500 to Anna Calypso. Dorothy Davis Scholarship. Dorothy Davis spent her professional life as an elementary teacher at Lincoln School. She was an outstanding teacher with knowledge of the world through which she extensively traveled, of pedagogy which she had mastered, and of children whom she loved dearly. Upon her death, she established a scholarship to encourage people to take up her banner in the field of education. This year, the Faculty Scholarship Committee is pleased to present a check in the amount of $470 for the Dorothy Davis Scholarship to Emily Bilhars. last year for the scholarship. Rick Marashik was born November 1970 to Jerry and Connie Marashik. He graduated from Charles City Community High School in 1989. He attended one semester at Waldorf College where he was diagnosed with osteogenic sarcoma, bone cancer. He passed away at the age of 21. Rick loved all sports, including football, wrestling, and track. His proudest moment in high school was having the honor to be the 1988 homecoming team. The Charles City Booster Club and the parents of Rick wanted to commemorate Rick's attitude towards life and sports by giving a memorial. Someone deserving this award should demonstrate two of Rick's most outstanding characteristics: courage and determination. The scholarship this year is presented to A.J. Malloy. Clyde and Sophie Smith were longtime Floyd residents. They both valued education and felt it was important for youth to have the opportunity to further their education after high school. Clyde was devoted to the Charles City New Kiwanis Club. He never missed a meeting and often came early to greet other members as they arrived. Money donated by Clyde to create the Charles City New Kiwanis Club Scholarship Fund will ensure that area students receive financial help when planning post-secondary education. The 2017 Charles City New Kiwanis Scholarship is awarded to Alicia Bilhart. Robert Kittleson was a proud graduate of Charles City High School. He went on to earn a good living and to understand many aspects of the world. Among his observations was that our country suffered a chronic shortage of skilled craftsmen. After Robert and his mother's death, friends and family established a scholarship in their honor to assist a young person. The Faculty Scholarship Committee would like to present $200 to Brendan Kavernovic. These next people that I'm going to have stand in their place, I'm in total awe of, because it's the Mu Alpha Theta people. The criteria for becoming a member of Mu Alpha Theta, a national honorary mathematics society, is to perform an exemplary level in the classroom. Would these class of 2017 members of Mu Alpha Theta please stand to be recognized? Nika Babsoff, Isaac Wink, Nate Lasher, Josh Livinggood, Caitlin Pellimonter, Rebecca Tierney, Jacob Greenflag, Bailey Mitchell, and Ryan Parker.
Was a lifelong resident of Charles City. She had a great respect for the medical profession and a deep Christian faith. To promote her two interest areas, a trust fund was established in her name to provide scholarships to the Charles City High School graduates. The Davies Scholarship for $325 is presented to a recipient chosen by the Faculty Scholarship Committee, Josh Livingston. Arthur J. Penningsfeld was born on December 20th, 1913. He grew up near Ionia and attended St. Boniface Catholic School through the 8th grade. He did not have the opportunity to attend high school. Mr. Penningsfeld farmed in the Ionia area all of his working life. He believed that it was important for young adults to continue their education after high school, and it was for that reason he established this scholarship. He is greatly missed by his family. The Faculty Scholarship Committee is pleased to present the Koenigsfeld Scholarship for $2,500 to Nate Lasher. Helen Cabrick, a generous and community-minded resident of this school district, has donated funds, the income from which funds the Helen Cabrick Nursing Scholarship. Part of the criteria, as written in the document outlining the program, states recipients are to pursue post-high school training related to the nursing profession. An additional $1,000 will be given in each of the next 2 years, provided the recipients continue to pursue their stated academic objectives. The 2017 recipients selected by the Faculty Scholarship Committee are Chantel Van Houen and Maya Cotton. This next scholarship is a scholarship gift from the class of 1973. This is a one-time scholarship in memory of their beloved classmate, Raymond Immel. Ray was the kind of guy who took joy in everyone's successes. He loved athletics, though he was not an outstanding one. He gave 100% to being the team manager for various sports through his high school years, enjoying his contribution and being part of the team. He was an average student who sometimes struggled with academics, but celebrated when his friends succeeded. Everyone in the class of 73 would say Ray was their good friend. He had a quiet personality and strong character and lived in his faith. He was a shining example, the poster boy for our current cornerstones of character. Ray was humble, kind, thoughtful, truthful, generous, and joyful. He worked hard and never complained when anything or anyone was difficult. He persevered and saw things to their completion to the best of his abilities. We'd like the scholarship recipient to reflect the character traits that Ray so exemplified. This year's scholarship is given to Jocelyn Lewis. For this memorial scholarship. It's the Daniel LaFleur Memorial Scholarship. There are two, one in art and one for creative writing. Dan was a 2005 graduate of Charles City and was interested in art, writing, and other areas too. His family is providing these scholarships in his memory of his passions. Many scholarships are awarded to students that are involved in many activities. The hope of the family was the winning students would be chosen based more on interest and talent in the two areas of scholarship. We hope that these scholarships will be a small part in helping another Charles City graduate become a successful individual in their future lives. Congratulations to Sarah Martin and Autumn Gerber. skipped the class of 74, so let's go back to that. The class of 74 created this scholarship fund because it was important to this class to give back to the Charles City High School and their students and the Charles City community because of the great experiences and the education that each of the members of the class of 74 received at CCHS. This year's recipient of the $300 award is Madison Bacon. Evelyn Miller was a member of the graduating class of 2017. She was tragically murdered in 2005 at the age of 5. Volunteers from the Belmont Horse Club who searched for Evelyn raised money for this scholarship. The money was put into an account to be awarded to 2 of Evelyn's classmates who displayed resiliency to life's challenges, community service, and academic progress. We are proud to announce the recipients of the Evelyn Miller Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $2,325.84. They are Alicia Billhartz and Sarah Turpin.
As we close, a couple final comments for the class. Baccalaureate will start 5 minutes after we're finished, and then we'll move on. First of all, thank you, parents, for allowing us to be part of your children's lives for the last 5 years. You're welcome to thank you. 5 years ago, I came to Charles City, and I had the good fortune of meeting some of these guys in middle school and spent the last 4 years with them. And I'm very proud of who they become, and I'm excited to see their tomorrows and all those challenges in front of them. Last night, Adam Stewart and Sarah Turpin spoke from the heart about how people touch their lives and how they're better for being who they are as a teammate and a classmate and something bigger out there is for them in the future. Last night we heard about pieces of puzzles and how they will all fit together. And the great thing about this is one of the ends. This is one of your first ends. Like the last chapter in the book, the leaves fall in the fall, and night becomes day. Everything ends, but also a beginning. So I challenge you to reach out and embrace those beginnings. I told you this a little while ago. In 1982, I graduated from high school, and Bill and Beulah Wolf, who never graduated from high school, wrote in my graduation card, 4 simple things, and I think about that every year, and I share that with you today. Larry, work hard, dream big, do good, and go make us proud. Class of 2017, I challenge you to continue to work hard. Dream a dream no one else has seen. Do good every day, listen to the stories of those beside you, and continue to make us proud. Congratulations, parents, folks, class of 2017. One last time, please. We are CC. Proud of you. Thank you for being here.
Okay, welcome everyone to the class of 2017 Baccalaureate Service. It's my honor to introduce tonight's speaker from Bethany Alliance Church, Pastor Coulter Page. He's been the youth pastor for 3 years prior to serving as the senior pastor for the last 2 years at Bethany Alliance. I believe this is his first time doing a baccalaureate service. Is that right? Second time? Okay, so we're going to welcome him here, and it's an honor to have him here to speak to us tonight.
I'm not good with this stationary stuff, so I might have to like, is this movable? Is this okay to like hold this and walk around? Sorry, I'm just not a guy that stands still, so I feel really weird that y'all are way out there. I almost need to make y'all move forward or something. So I have a question to start off tonight with. By show of hands, who looks in the mirror every day? Anybody look in the mirror every day? Okay. Now, by show of hands, who looks in the mirror for at least 5 minutes every day on average? At least 5 minutes every day. At least 5 minutes. Thanks for the honesty, Adam. Okay, 5 minutes. How about who looks in it for at least 15 minutes every day? You got some 15 minutes people out there. How about 30 minutes every day? Anybody a 30 minute or more? How about an hour every day? Anybody over? I got one spot that was an hour, okay? That's a long time, right? What's the point of looking in the mirror? Come on, you gotta respond a little bit. I'm not a just sit here and talk at you kind of guy. What's the point of a mirror, Adam?
To see what you're looking at.
To see what you're looking at? To reflect, right? To see your reflection, to see all the blemishes, to see who you are, to examine yourself. And I believe that there are many moments in life that I call mirror moments. These are moments where you stop and you really begin to look back on your life and you look forward and you reflect on the things you've been through and you reflect on the things that are come. And a lot of times these mirror moments, they happen at big crossroads in life. Times like, getting a new job. There's going to come a moment for you seniors that you guys are going to get a new job. And you're going to walk into this job and you're going to say, man, what do I want this job to be? How do I want to do at this job? Who do I want to be remembered for at this job? How have I gotten to this job? Well, what have I been through for this job? There's other big moments, mirror moments, things like, being able to get married. And when you get married, anybody in here married? Show of hands, married. Okay, did you have a mirror moment at that point where you just stopped and thought, what am I doing? Like, am I ready for this? Am I grown up enough for this? Or how about a big moment like having your first kid? Okay, I had my first kid in the last year, and those are moments, if your parents or your grandparents, seniors, one day you might get to that point where, you stop and you say, am I old enough to do this? Like, am I mature enough? I'm in charge of this life. How am I going to do this? And you begin to reflect and think back and think about, am I okay for this? Am I set for this? And you graduates, you seniors, you have reached one of those mirror moments. One of those moments where you're stepping up to the plate and it's a time for you to really reflect on life. It's a time for you to look back and say, okay, what has happened? What has taken place? Who am I today because of what I've been through? And where am I going? Where am I headed? What's next for me in life? And so tonight, for the little bit of time that I have for you, just give me a little bit of moments here, I want to talk to you about reflections. Reflecting on your past. Reflecting on your future, and reflecting on yourself so that you can better reflect Christ. And so, if you would join with me real quick as we open with a word of prayer, that would be great. Father God, I thank you so much for this time. Lord, we thank you for the opportunity that these graduates have as they celebrated class day today and they got to see all the things that they achieved and accomplished throughout their time, Lord. Lord, we're thankful for their accomplishments. We thank you for where you're taking them next. And I pray, Lord, that in these moments ahead, that you would speak into our hearts. Help us to see who are we reflecting. Help us to look at our reflection and say, man, who am I? Lord, would you speak in this time, be in this place? We pray this in your name. Amen. So you're at this moment. Current moment right now. How many of you seniors are getting sick and tired of everyone saying, what's next? Anybody tired of that yet? What's next? What's next? Where are you going next? What are you doing next? What college are you going to? What job are you going to have? What degree are you going to get? Anybody kind of tired of that? It's just, it kind of gets old after a little while. But you're at that moment where everyone's excited for you, and you're probably excited too. Right? You're excited for in 3 months, 4 months, you're going to be out of the house, you're going to finally be able to live on your own, you're going to finally be able to be a grown-up, and you're excited for that. Some of you parents are not so excited for that. I was just talking to someone recently, and I said, what do you think about this? This is your last one. And she said to me, I'm not thinking about that right now. Okay, don't talk about that for 4 months. But you're excited, you're starting to look forward, you're starting to see the future. But you have to start in these moments to take a moment and look back to your past. Reflect upon your past. And what do I mean by that? Your achievements. What have you achieved? What have you accomplished throughout your life? You're 18-ish years old, right? Some of you 19, some of you 17, just kind of in that range right there, right? And you take this moment and you start to look back and say, what have I achieved and accomplished up to this moment? Some of you got to celebrate some of your achievements and accomplishments just tonight. You got to get awards for the grades that you had and the athletics that you did. Some of you set records in high school. Some of you set great grade point averages. Some of you made some great friends, and you look through all these achievements and these accomplishments, and it's valuable to stop for a second and look back at the things that you have achieved. But it's also valuable to look back at the hardships that you've gone through. Okay, and in these moments, it's so important that you stop and you say, okay, what have I learned from the things that have happened to me? What has shaped me and molded me because of a hard situation? Maybe you've had friends that have come and gone out of your life. That happens quite often. Maybe you've even had relationships. Some of you guys have been in relationships already. And who has formed and who has been a part of who you are to today? Maybe you've even had hard moments of parents walking out or losing loved ones or things like that. And these are important moments to look back, because looking back will help you leap ahead. Looking back will help you leap ahead. Okay, many of you have dreams, I bet. Many of you have ideas that this is where I want to go. This is what I want to be. This is what I want to achieve. This is who I want to be in the future. This is the job that I want. This is the relationships that I want. These are the friends that I want to have. And you have all these dreams and aspirations, but to get to the dreams and aspirations, you need to take moments to look back and remember what you have been through. The Israelites did this at one point. The Israelites did this at one point in Joshua chapter 4. In Joshua chapter 4, if you are unfamiliar with that story, what has happened at this point is the Israelites, they have been wandering around in the desert. This is found in the Old Testament. The Israelites have been wandering around in the deserts, and they've been waiting to go into the Promised Land. And they were denied going into the Promised Land because the generations before them, they had disobeyed God and they had not believed in Him. And so they're wandering, waiting to take what God had promised them. And now at this point, the generation has died off, and a new leader has been risen up, and his name is Joshua. And he takes them and he says, it's time for us to go into the land. It's time for us to charge ahead. It's a mere moment to walk forward into our futures. And so they enter into the river, and it's pretty crazy the story that takes place, because Joshua tells the people, hey, you know what? The priests are going to take this box, and it's a holy box. It's the presence of God. And he says, they're going to lead the way. They're going to go down into the river, and the water is going to stop. Okay, could you imagine being told that? Hey, go step down into the river, and the water will stop. I promise you that. Okay, go step down into the Cedar River, and I promise you the water is going to stop. And that's what Joshua tells them. And so they step down into the river, and immediately the water stops. And then we read this in Joshua 4:19. It says this: the people came up out of the Jordan on the 10th day of the first month, and they camped at Gilgal on the east border of Jericho. So they crossed the river. All the nation of Israel has gone across. They've graduated from the wilderness, and they're graduating into the Promised Land. And those 12 stones which they took out of the Jordan, Joshua set up at Gilgal. And he said to the people of Israel, when your children ask their fathers in times to come, what do these stones mean? Then you shall let your children know, Israel passed over this Jordan on dry ground. For the Lord your God dried up the waters of the Jordan for you until you passed over, as the Lord your God did to the Red Sea. which he dried up for us until we passed over, so that all the peoples of the earth may know that the hand of the Lord is mighty, that you may fear the Lord your God forever. So Joshua tells them, grab these big old stones. Okay, 12 of them to represent all 12 tribes. And he says, set these stones up. And these stones, why were they put there? They were put there so that in the future, their kids would look back and say, what has happened in the past? What has God done in the past? They memorialize the moment. And this is one of those moments that you need to memorialize. You need to take time to look back and see the things you have been through. See the things that you have had to travel through. Because looking back will help you leap ahead into your future. Just like the Israelites. They would have never gone from the wilderness into the promised land if they had not taken a moment to look back. To look back at all that God had done through them. Look back at all that they had traveled through, the battles they had won, the wilderness they had survived. And so take a moment to look back. Take a moment to look back at the last 18 years of your life, graduates, and think about and see who you have been. Reflect on your past. But don't only reflect on your past, reflect on the future. If I were to come to you right now and ask you this, what is your plans post-graduation? Okay, you're hearing that all the time, right? And many of you can say, well, I'm going to this college, or I'm going to go into this trade, or I'm going to go into the military. You know, I'm going to get this job. And you kind of know what, 4 months down the road looks like. But if I were to ask you, what is your goals for a year from now? What are your goals for 2 years from now? What are your goals for 4 years from now? What are your goals 20 years from now? Have you even begun to think about what you want to be, where you want to wind up 20 years from now? Because you have an opportunity right here and right now to think about your preferred future. To think about how should it be, how could it be in my life? And focusing on your preferred future prepares you for follow-through. Focusing on your preferred future prepares you for follow-through. There's another man in the Bible, we talked about Joshua already, but there's this man named Nehemiah. And maybe you've never heard of him because it's kind of in a small book that a lot of times is glanced over. And this man, Nehemiah, he was a Jewish man in Israel, and many years after Joshua had lived, and the Israelites had been kicked out of the land. The promised land that they had been given because they were disobedient, God said, fine, you don't get to be here anymore. And so he kicks them out of the land. And so now you have this man, Nehemiah. He's a Jewish man living scattered amongst the people. And living scattered amongst the people, he happens to have this very unique job called the cupbearer. He's the cupbearer to the king. Now this is a unique job because it's kind of a high position job because you're supposed to, your job, you are dignified enough, people trust you enough to say, you know what? You can test the drinks before the king has it. We trust that you're not going to lie to us. Because what you're testing for is to make sure that it's not poisonous. Okay, so Nehemiah is sitting here in this pretty dignified job. He has to be a pretty trustworthy man. But at the same time, it's an odd job because it's kind of a low man totem pole job. Would you like to be the guy who tests the drink all the time? Graduates, if I ask you that right now, what's your plan? I don't think any of you are going to say, hey, I want to test the drinks for the mayor of this town. To make sure he doesn't get poisoned, or to test the drinks of the president, or to test the drinks of high officials. I'm guessing most of you don't want to have that position in life. Because, that's a scary position. That's a scary position that is kind of degrading because your life is expendable. Your life is expendable. So you have this man named Nehemiah. He's living in this expendable job, but he has a desire, he has a preferred future that he sees. He has a preferred future that he sees, and he sees this future where he says, you know what? It could be better. Our lives could be better. We could be living back in the land. Our people could be back in the promised land and serving God with everything. He says we could rebuild our fallen town. We could be serving God wholeheartedly. And so he has this preferred future. And then he has one day where he's coming before the king in Nehemiah chapter 2. Verse 1, and it says this. in the month of Nisan, in the 20th year of King Artaxerxes, when wine was before him, I took up the wine and gave it to the king. Now I had not been sad in his presence. And the king said to me, why is your face sad, seeing you are not sick? This is nothing but sadness of the heart. Then I was very much afraid. I said to the king, let the king live forever. Why should not my face be sad, when the city, the place of my father's grave, lies in ruins and its gates have been destroyed by fire? So he's expressing how he sees his nation. He sees his preferred future is that the nation would be rebuilt. And the king then replies, and he says, what are you requesting? So I prayed to the God of heaven. Okay, this is my opportunity. If I want to see this come true. And in verse 5 it says this, and I said to the king, if it pleases the king, and if your servant has found favor in your sight, that you send me to Judah, to the city of my father's graves, that I may rebuild it. And the king said to me, the queen sitting beside him, you know why you put that there? Because everyone knows that the man is the head of the household, but the woman is the neck, and she controls the decisions, right? She's sitting beside him. And they both say, how long will you be gone? And when will you return? So it pleased the king to send me when I had given him a time. And I said to the king, if it pleases the king, let letters be given me to the governors of the province beyond the river, that they may let me pass through until I come to Judah. And a letter to Asa, the keeper of the king's forest, that he may give me timber to make beams for the gates of the fortress of the temple, and for the wall of the city, and for the house that I shall occupy. And the king granted me what I asked, for the good hand of my God was upon me. So here is this man, Nehemiah, and he sees a preferred future. He says, I see what could be out ahead of me. I see the land being rebuilt. I see me being used to rebuild the walls. I see me being used to help rebuild the temple. This is the preferred future. This is what could be and should be. And so I ask you today, graduates, what could be and should be in your life? For you personally, what could be and should be for you personally? Is there relationships that need to be restored? Is there a job that you need to pursue? Is there a degree or a college that you need to go to? What could be and should be in your own personal life? But think even bigger than that. What could be and should be for the world around you? Okay, you'll say, well, I'm just one person. Nehemiah was just one person. And he said, God can use me to do something amazing. And I'm asking you today, what could God use you to do to change this world? What could He use you to do if you looked ahead and said, this is what could be and should be? Because focusing on the preferred future prepares you to follow through. If you focus, if you stay committed to that, you will follow through. And that is so important. That's why reflecting on the future is so vital. Reflect on the past. Reflect on the future. But the most important one that I gave you tonight is reflect on yourself. Reflect on yourself. It's time to look inward. It's time to see, who are you? If I came up to you today and asked you, who are you? What would you say? Who are you? And Proverbs 27:19 says this, as water reflects the face, so the heart reflects the person. If you've ever been to a completely pure, clean stream, I've been up to Lake Superior before, that lake is beautiful. You look into that water and you can see yourself. And all of a sudden you can see your face, and you can see all the blemishes, you can see all the mishaps. But you can see who you are. And that's what he's talking about. When you step up to the water, you can see your face. It reflects you. But when you look at your heart, that's when you really see who you are. And your heart is the things that you are focused on, the things that drive you forward. So let me ask this, what are you focused on today? What is it that you have your eyes set on every single moment of your life? Some of you in this moment, your eyes and your focus are on getting a good degree, a great degree. Everything that you do is going to be to get that degree and to do the best that you can. And maybe move on to get a master's, and then maybe move on to get a doctorate. And that's your goal in life, and that's your focus right now. I'm going to go get it. Some of you, your focus may be on relationships. Hey, if I can just have enough friends, you're going to go off to college, and if I can just make enough friends, and I can be popular, and I can have a lot of people, I'm never alone on a Friday and Saturday night, I always have people to be with, and that's your focus. I'm going to have friends, and my roommate's going to love me, and we're going to be best of friends, and that's your focus, is your friends and your relationships. Some of you, your focus is on your job. And you know what, if I can just have the promotions in life, and I can just make it to the top, and I can just make the most money, and I can just get there. I can just get to the top of whatever ladder I'm going to climb. That's your focus. I'm going to make it to the top. Some of you are going to say your focus is on stuff. You know what, I do the job, and I make the money, but it's just so that I can spend the money. It's just so that I can buy the new shoes, and it's so I can buy the new car, and it's so I can buy the bigger house, and you're going to say, that's my focus. Maybe your focus is even on having a great family, having a big family. You say, my focus right now is I'm going to meet a nice woman, and I'm going to get married, and we're going to have lots of kids, and we're going to build this big, happy family home, and we're going to go on vacations, and it's going to be all about your family. You know what? None of these things are bad things. But I offer you this, that it really tells you who you really are, because Jesus says this in Matthew 6:21, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So you take that back to Proverbs 27:19, where he says, your heart reflects who you are. And if you have all of your stocks put into your job, or your degree, or your family, that's who you are. That's going to form and formulate who you are. And so I'll tell you this today, you serve what you seek, and you become what you serve. You serve what you seek, and you become what you serve. So when you think about where's your focus, where's your heart, where are your treasures, you're going to become those things. That's going to be you. And if I can offer you anything tonight, they asked me to come in, and the thing that I felt like I needed to share with you is the one thing that matters most, to seek most in life. All those other things are good, and they're not wrong, and I would encourage you to do your best at them. But the thing that matters most is seeking Jesus. Seeking Jesus. If you seek Jesus, you will reflect Jesus. And yes, it's great to get out of jail free. It's great to pray that prayer and say yes to Jesus. But what is most important is saying, Jesus, I seek you with everything. I seek you in my job. I seek you in my family. I seek you in my college endeavors. I seek you every single day of my life. So if you walk out of Charles City with anything, if you walk out of tonight with anything, is seek Jesus. Reflect Jesus. Reflections is what it's all about. Reflections. Who are you reflecting? And I'm a tangible guy, and I'd like to have something that you can take and remember what I've said. So I'm actually going to ask my youth pastor, Jack McKay, to come up here, and I'm going to actually ask, if you are a senior, I want you to come up here real quick, okay? I know this is awkward, but seniors, any seniors out there, come up here real quick. I got a present for you, okay? I know, present, that'll make you move faster, right? I've got a present for you. Jack's going to hand you one of these, but they're little mirrors. I don't care what you do with it, if you stick it in your pockets, if you stick it in your wallet, if you stick it in your car, if you stick it on your nightstand, but take this mirror and let it be a reminder to you that the thing that is most important, we're going to play with you guys. The thing that is most important is reflecting Jesus, is seeking Jesus. Let this be that reminder. I say, awesome job. You guys have made it through 12 years of school. Okay, that's a big deal. You've had to put up with a lot of stuff, a lot of tough teachers, a lot of tough situations, relationships. But you've made it. Let this be a reminder to keep going and reflecting on your past, reflecting on your future, and reflecting on yourself. I'd like to take a moment to pray over you guys. I believe wholeheartedly in prayer. So if you guys could pray with me. Father God, I thank you for each one of these seniors standing up here right now. Lord, some of them I personally know. Some of them I've never met before. But Lord, I pray as they move out from here, wherever that might take them. Maybe it's staying here in Charles City. Maybe it's heading down to Cedar Falls. Maybe it is going to further away to Ames. Maybe it's going even further away and it's going all the way around the world. I don't know where you're taking each and every one of them. But Lord, I pray that as they move out from here, that Lord, you would allow them times to reflect. To reflect upon where they've been. The things that their parents have done, and their grandparents have done with them, and taught them, and trained them, the ways their teachers have invested in them, hopefully the way pastors and small group leaders have poured into them in churches. Lord, I pray that they would remember that moving forward. I pray that they would spend time reflecting upon the future and what they see themselves doing. And they would see a preferred future, and Lord, they would chase after it. That, Lord, they would stay focused. But Lord, most of all, I pray that they would reflect upon themselves. And Lord, they would take a mirror like this, little one in their hands, and be reminded that they should reflect you. And Lord, through it all, the most important thing they could ever see is your Son, Jesus. We thank you, Lord, for a night like tonight, the celebrations of Class Day. Lord, we thank you for a challenge to our hearts. Lord, we thank you for all those that are in attendance. We pray this all in your name. Amen. Have a great night.